Hello everyone and welcome to another historic video. So last time I did inform you guys that I got sick with flu, and apparently I tested for positive on the COVID test and I had a pretty bad fever. So I'm recovering at the moment and I'm feeling a little bit better. And maybe you can kind of hear it from my voice. Hopefully it isn't too bothersome for you guys to listen to. But besides the point, today we're gonna be looking at goblins. And I'm probably going to be doing this for a lot of other tribals in Historic, just because with Dominaria United, we did end up getting a bunch of new tribal cards that are pretty powerful, almost to the point that I cannot believe these are magic cards. So, without further ado, let's take a closer look at the deck to see how the deck looks now. So this is the deck I'm going to be playing today. Now, I'm gonna be real with you guys. Goblin is a strong tribal deck, but they haven't been the greatest as of recent. I think there's a good reason for that, and that's because, as you can see, there are no good 1-drops in Goblin. So, although we did get a pretty unbelievable 2-mana Goblin from Dominaria United called the Rundvelt Hordemaster, this is a 2-mana 1/1 Goblin Warrior where other goblins you control get +1/+1. And whenever this or other goblin you control dies, you exile the top card of your library, and if it's a goblin creature card, you may cast that card until the end of your next turn. So if any of your creatures died this turn, you can even play that next turn. So it's a very, very powerful card, and the fact that it's a 2-mana Goblin Lord makes it a whole lot better. But considering that this is a 2-mana Lord, I feel like it has to be in a deck where 1-drops are strong. And as you can see, Goblins 1-drops are kind of lacking, I would say. For example, compared to Merc folks, they got a 1-mana 2/1 that transforms one of your cards into Tropical Island. They also have a 1-mana 2/2 as well. So compared to that, Goblin is in a dire need of a better 1-drop. And moreover, in Historic, I mean, Historic has changed a lot, right? One of the most powerful aggro decks out there is the Wizard deck, and Wizard decks can kill you in 3 turns. What ends up happening is with Goblins is that their turn really starts from turn 2 because you're not always going to have Prospector on turn 1. But even then, the Prospector is most likely going to die. Then you're not going to be able to get the Muxes out in time. Although Goblin has an amazing top end, such as Muxes, it is very rare for the Goblin decks to actually get there. So even with this new card that I feel like is amazing, it's not really going to change Goblins at all. They're still going to win the game if they cast Muxes. But playing the Rundvelt Hordemaster early on will not change the outcome of the battle, is what I'm trying to get at. So having said that, having Muxes and Rundvelt Hordemaster at the same time with Square Prospector almost guarantees a win. And it's also board wipe protection at the same time, right? If opponent does decide to board wipe you, and you happen to exile Muxes, then you get to play Muxes next turn and win from there. So we are playing 25 lands because we're trying to cast Muxes on curve. So we have 4 copies of Muxes, 4 copies of Krenko, with 4 copies of Goblin Chieftain and War Chief. So those are the staples of Goblin deck. However, the 2-mana slot is a little bit tricky now that we have Rundvelt Hordemaster. So you might have already noticed that we are playing Rakdos for bizarre reason. Hey, I don't want to play Rakdos either, but we kind of have to. And that's because Wizard decks are just too popular in Historic. So there's the Wizard decks, and there's decks that are trying to beat the Wizard decks. And there's us that are trying to beat the decks that are trying to beat the Wizard deck. But on the off chance we play against Wizard deck, we don't want to automatically lose the game. So we do need some interaction, otherwise they're gonna kill us in 3 or 4 turns. And that is the purpose of Munitions Expert. But it is still a bit hard for the Munitions Expert to actually kill something from the Wizard deck, just because for whatever reason, the Symmetry Sage has 3 toughness, so that is going to be incredibly difficult for the Munitions Expert to deal 3 damage on turn 3. And that is actually the reason why we're playing Goblin Instigator. For a single card, it makes 2 goblins for the Munitions Expert to deal extra damage. And you can also sacrifice to Skirt Prospector when Rundvelt Hordemaster is on the battlefield. Or if you get a board wipe, you get an extra card out of it. So that is actually the purpose for the Goblin Instigator. And we're also playing 2 and 2 Wily Goblins and Conspicuous Snoop just because I think it's wrong not to play a single Snoop in the deck. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you're supposed to play 4 copies of Wily Goblin. But anyways, that's all I got to say about the deck. If you got the wild cards, try it out. But compared to Merfolks, the Rundvelt Hordemaster doesn't quite make the Goblins deck into another tier up, just because Goblin still has that problem with not having additional 1-drops in the deck. Hey, maybe Reckless Ringleader is a card that we should be playing in the deck. And if you guys enjoyed the video so far, leave a like, comment below, subscribe. I'll be jumping into some ranked games in Best of 1 Historic Ladder to show you guys how the deck does. So let's hop on over. Okay. No 1-drops, but that's obvious. Goblins don't have 1-drops. Hoping that this is not a wizard deck. Hopefully. Okay, it's an elf. Okay, that's fantastic actually. Do we kill the elf? Easy. Okay, Elvish War Master, that's not bad. Their start is very slow because we killed the elf. So we don't want to see the 3-mana Lord. Okay, there it is. Alright. We got 4 mana. That means we can go Matron. And we could search for another Munitions Expert if we wanted to. Huh. So they're untapping with Elvish Archmaster next turn. They have 4 mana next turn through their lands. So let's say they Coco. They'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 creatures on board. And then Elvish Archmaster has 6 mana they can use to cast. So no Crater Hoof. So no Crater Hoof. So I don't think we need to do that. It's between Krenko or Skirt Prospector. Okay. So we'll pass like this. So this guarantees that we get the Muxus down next turn. Even if we don't get a land. So let's see. Collect a company. Okay, that's a good sign. Fraley's. Oh no. I didn't. Oh no. 4, 5, 6. They have exactly 9 mana. Oh, they have one more mana. Are you kidding me? Okay. Okay, Fraley's was cheating. I did not take into account. Okay. That is an insta-keep. Okay, we're going first slot. This is a good sign. Esper Sentinel in a creature meta? I think the opponent has a counterspell. And the Goblin Matron is actually a really nice target for them to counterspell. So I'll just do that. Counterspell. There we go. We got the counterspell out. We'll hold back because they got 2 creatures, I only got 1, and they're probably not going to attack. Okay. I think that's a good sign they don't have any more mystical disputes anymore. I mean, Metallic Rebuke. Krenko or Wily? I think I'll actually lead with Krenko. Because opponent can draw into Rebuke. Whereas Krenko is going to be incredibly hard for them to kill. Because what opponent's deck is playing is Artifact deck. And their removal spells are something like a Portable Hole. So until they get like a... Yeah, like that one. So until they get, like, a flyer, they're never going to be able to attack through Krenko. So this is good. Okay, so we should be able to win from here, probably. I don't think they're going to be able to get through Krenko. And we also got Muxus next turn. Yep. Alright. Pretty nice hand. Oh no. Going second against a wizard deck. Here's a good reason why Goblins are... Ooh, that's a new card. Or, Goblins are just another, you know, creature deck. Watch me take 1,000,000 damage here. Watch me take 1,000,000 damage. Here it goes. Anytime now. Static Discharge. The thing is, they don't even have to use their burn spells on my face to deal damage. Like, look at what Symmetry Sage is doing. Absolutely insane. You know, just a casual 10 damage. No biggie. Okay, well... I don't think there's any card that I can play here that will actually win me the game. I can't cast my Muxus next turn. You know, Mentor's Guidance, no biggie. 2 mana, draw 2. Buff 6 power to 2 different creatures. Okay. Yeah, so that is actually... Yeah, that's pretty tough, huh? Going second again, but we do have Skirt Prospector. Rakdos. Alright. So, this should be actually a decent matchup. This should be a decent matchup. Triangle. Okay, I like that. Adjusting to the meta, trying to kill the Symmetry Sage. Okay, so turn 3, Liliana. You don't wanna play your Hordemaster and then get it sacrificed. Okay, hindsight, Hordemaster was correct, but you know. Alright. Get in there for 1 damage. The opponent doesn't know about our Hordemaster. So that's good. They're taking their time with their discard. Double Fable. What do they have in their hand? Really? A Fatal Push main phase? Okay, okay, that makes more sense. Okay, Croxa. I should probably attack last turn. That was my bad. Okay, opponent has the Wombo combo. Not looking good. They got the Wombo combo. I'm just gonna play that out anyways, just because they have Croxa. And we do need to get to 6 mana for Muxus. Okay, we don't have much time with Seasoned Pyromancer and Kikijiki combo. Yeah, you cannot... That's Croxa as a legendary card. You can't copy that. Will my opponent find a removal spell for my Krenko in time? They're digging. Bunch of discard spells. Liliana, sure.
Something suspicious is going on. And for once, off you go.
Draw a bunch. Oh, wow. I think we have to... Yeah, I think we have to block, because if we don't, we go down to 3, which means the next Croxa attack wins them the game. Ooh. Is that a win? Lead with Skirt Prospector. Play the land. And then let's get... probably Muxus? Yeah, just get Muxus out. Get the Muxus. Activate Krenko. Make million dudes. We'll sacrifice the tapped Krenko. Because I do think this is like our final turn. That is sick though. Like the Rundvelt Hordemaster. So whatever Muxus pulls out is just going to become mana for Square Prospector to cast a lot more goblins. Okay, it's a little bit underwhelming. Hope that we saw like maybe like I don't know, a Snoop or... Okay, actually, let's sacrifice one goblin to play a Square Prospector because that's basically a free card. Hold on, let me see. They have 3 blockers. Let's say they block Muxus, Chieftain, War Chief. 12 damage. Yeah. That's it, right? I'm not crazy? Hold up. Yeah. Okay, they're dead. Okay. I think that's a keep. If I see a 2 mana and 3 mana cards, I just keep. Grixis? Grixis Control. Run out another Houndmaster, Hordemaster, or War Chief. I hope they don't have another Fatal Push. Okay, they do. Feels bad, man. I mean, I guess that's one less card for them. I'm playing around Jawari here. I could have obviously played Krenko, but... March! Okay. Thoughtseize. Goodbye... I mean... Krenko... Matron... Yeah. So this is our final testament to see whether or not our deck is good against a slow deck. I mean, goblins have generally been traditionally been pretty good against a slow deck, just because like we have things like Snoop, and they like use all their counter spells because we have so many threats, and then you have to take an account for Muxus. Okay, that kind of sucks. Well, Muxus waiting room. Muxus waiting room. Although we actually do kind of have to get our 6 mana before that happens, but... What do they have? I think they were actually trying to bait my Den of the Bugbear. Yeah, I do think they have a counterspell. I mean, not counterspell. Oh, they actually did have Jawari. It's a good thing we played around that. think they have a fatal push, maybe? Okay. Just playing a little bit of a waiting game. Narset. None of my cards draw.
Meditate and prepare.
Shark Typhoon. Okay. Goblin War Chief. Come on. Come on, deck. I know you can do it. There's Muxus somewhere.
Hone your prowess.
Oh my god, they actually miss with Narset. Wow. Chad cast Shark Typhoon. Muxus. Go. Okay. So how... Oh, so they did have Fatal Push, okay. Chad cast Shark Typhoon. So greedy. Well, hello deck. Are they gonna transform Nicobolus? I mean, thankfully opponent is using a lot of mana every single turn. Which means very low chance our Muxus gets... You know what? I'm actually going to Den of the Bugbear here. And say that they block the Den. I'm dealing 2, 4, 6, 8, 11, 13. 1 damage off lethal. Okay. I think we're still going face. Okay, so Chieftain was a pretty nice draw. Very nice indeed. It does kind of suck that we don't have the Chandra. Wait, why would they do that? Order? Why didn't you plus with the Nicobolus first? If you're looking for answer.
My knowledge is endless.
Narset.
If you wish to surrender now,
Okay, I think we got this.
thoughtfulness before action.
Another Narset. I think we can still win even if they have like double fatal push. It's just 1 damage, right? Like, let's just deal 1 damage. Just deal 1 damage. Easy as that. Like, let's say they have fatal push. They get 2 blockers. Okay, 4 blockers, still dead. GG's. Easy game. Going for that final block. Okay. Okay, I think this is gonna be our final game. Also, this decent keep. It's not the best, but as long as I have a 2-mana spell, I'm content. No shot! Oh my god, I am freaking pissed. Surely you don't have another one. I'm speechless. They're actually playing 4 copies of Mana Tithe. They're actually playing 4 copies of Mana Tithe. No shot. Okay, playing around another Mana Tithe. Oh my god. I am so upset. Okay, that's what you get for playing Mana Tithe. You get mana stuck. You get mana stuck. Yep. You get mana stuck. Divine Purge. Also playing Divine. They're literally playing all the annoying cards. But here it comes. Okay. Oh my god. 3 lands? They should have actually seen how many goblins we got.